right, everybody. Antique Motorcycle Revival. David here today with you, and this is the Crusty and Dirty 46 that's going in that bike right there, the Racer. And got some pretty good news about this one the other day. They are actually, they accepted us for the T.R.O.G race in October. They just want to see updates on it as I go, but I had it mocked up a little bit, and they got a vision, saw the vision of what we're trying to do here. And I got my Ralph Camp transmission sitting there ready to go. And so this is the motor, at least, you know, half of it there of the bottom end. And I'm going to show you here what we did, what we had to do. The cams that we got from Mike Silvio, the lift on these cams right here, these are stock. So they are a 315 lift. The Silvio cams is a 415 lift. Now, I don't know what the cams would be if they were these are pro, and that's the street performance. I don't know what the full-on racing cams, I don't know how you could even get them in there. But anyway, the 415 lift on these cams are cut right here into this. I had to cut, you can see where we had to grind away a little bit, even into this. We had to grind a little bit into it and grind here and cut down a little bit all the way around to get them to go. So, and I'm not using those cams in this to do what I'm about to do here, but these are stock cams. And so we're going to get these tappet blocks out and use a homemade tappet cover that's been fixed. You can see, I'll show you how that works here in just a second. And some of the tools for this, but this is the 46 WL. I've actually got a 41 WLA, which I haven't seen one. If you have seen one, let me know in the comments. I know they're not that rare, but I just haven't seen one. But I have a 41 WLA. That is, I got a good set of cases to go with and almost everything I need to build the motor. So in the next year maybe or something like that, I'm going to put that motor together. Going to take my time. I've got a set of standard cylinders, standards, and front and back for that motor. The cylinders that's going on this are the relieved cylinders, and they are 30 over. And so, but anyway, this is the motor. We're putting it together. Some of the tools I've got over time, if you will get these tappet covers off of there, you know, and you're going to adjust your valves, folks, that is what you need. Get one. They're about 40 bucks. This little wrench is made, it's thin, and it's made on the right angle so you can get in there and pull them off, and that's fits the to adjust the valves there, you know, like that. So I mean, that is a nice little wrench to have. You will want to get one of them if you're going to work on these 45s. And so we're going to pull this one. I've already pulled two of them off, and this one, as you can see, was broke. And so it's crusty right now, and I've been grinding on it for the cams to fit and everything. But I was going to get these out, and then I'm going to clean everything up really good after I get everything stripped down completely. But I thought I'd do a video and show you how that works. You just take your lobe, lift up on that a little bit, take your lobe and put it in there, set it down on the roller like that, and then take your cover, put that on there, this one may have been, didn't feel right. Something didn't feel right about that. Make sure that I've got that right before I start. Yeah. So it's just not. Remember, there it goes. I must have had a little burr on it or something. But you want to get that down, I mean, pretty good, because get a few threads on there so that it'll hold good. Tighten that down and then take a 3/4 and start tightening up on it. You can see it. See it begin to lift right here. You're putting pressure, see, against the cam, pushing down on it like so. You're putting pressure down on the roller against the cam, and it lifts the block out of there. So watch how this works. See it? There you go, everybody. Out of there it goes. You can pull them right out of there, no problem. And the good thing about this, one of the things I want to show about the video, is this is a homemade deal. I know most of us, we don't have original Harley-Davidson tools and all that kind of stuff. You can get these wrenches, and I encourage you to get this stuff. But this, you can make this at home. Put a threaded block on top of this and weld that on there on an old tappet cover, and instantly you've got a puller. So, or you can get lucky like I did and buy a lot of tools that's got one in it. But yeah, just pull that right on out of there. You'll see it get loose here. See there? And off we go. Pull it back off. And out it is. When you get these out, one of the things you're going to want to do, now this one's broke, so I know I'm going to replace it. But the way you check them, you can see how these go in there, and they fit like this. So the roller in there. And it's important to get them in the right direction. You could flip these around the wrong way. See, if you put that in, if you get them in the wrong way, like say for so right there, if you was to put that one in there, the roller would be wrong. The rollers have to be with the cam in this direction. So you got to get the right one of these in the right place in order for all of your rollers have to be going, see, just like so, in a straight line, because your cams are going that way. And so it's important to do that. You can't just throw them in there. You've got to kind of put a little thought into what direction you're going in. And then here, you can see these rollers, they shouldn't have any play in them. And these don't. They're really, really nice, really. But they shouldn't have, if they got any kind of slop. The thing about these motors now, I mean, you can't, if something's not right. We're doing this 45 transmission over here for Old Red. Everything has to be right on it. You can't just put rounded, if it's got a burr or side wore off the gears, or, you know, maybe your dogs are a little bit wore in a transmission. You can't use stuff like that. It's gotta be right, and everything's gotta be put to the nth degree. You know, we're gonna be measuring everything on here, and I'll show you how the cams in and out, you know, and shimming them and all of that. You check it through here as you're putting this together. We'll kind of do a video and show you how that works. I don't know that I'll put this. This is for when you put this on there. This is for your when you retard it's not a distributor, I know, but the the timing breaker, whatever you want to call it. But when you retard that, it fits in this slot and goes back and forth and only allows so much. Well, I'm putting the mag on there. I did a video when I rebuilt the mag right here for this racer, so I don't know that I'll put that back on. Probably take that off there. But anyway, you check each one of these and make sure that they don't have any slack in them. And then we just got one more here to take out. And then once we get them out, we're gonna clean all this up, get the gaskets off there. Then we'll clean everything up really good. Well, clean it up really good inside and decent on the outside. But I'm not trying to, do any kind of polishing. This is crusty and rusty on the outside and bad to the bone on the inside. That's the vision for this whole thing. I'm leaving the frame just like that, old down rusty and crusty, and it's just going to be a cool looking motorcycle. Just to give you an idea, the seat, there it is. That's it. Yeah, so are you going to redo it? No, I'm not going to redo it. That's it right there. Crusty, rusty. And so anywho, there we are today, 46 WL. Pull those blocks out of there that way, and just get ready to get it cleaned and get to moving forward, so that in October we can watch some sand fly off the back tire. That's what we're hoping for, and we'll hope to get a video shot out of that. So as we move along here next, we're going to get over there and start putting this thing back together and the bottom end. We'll do some videos, and I'll try to get my friend Morris to, he's probably not fond of a camera, but I'll try to get him to do that, because I really want to help anybody that would want to do this. I just had some help. I got some mentors, a couple of mentors around here that's helped me, 3 of them. And I want to be able to do the same thing for somebody. If they want to build them a racer or build a 45 really at all, then we'll walk you through it. I know there's other videos, but some of the stuff that I'm trying to do, I'm trying to show videos of things that I haven't seen videos of before. And so we're going to look into that as we go. I also have today over here, I had the bags that we've got on the 42 WLA. I've got my other thing here. I'm gonna put some stuff in, netted it down, got all that ready. Went through everything on it, tightened up the chains of both chains, made sure everything, oiled the back chain, and cause I got the oil off, and everything is ready to go on this thing. All it needs is some gas, and I will be 100%. Tomorrow at, hopefully, nothing will happen. At 9 o'clock in the morning, we're going to tear out of here, me and a friend of mine, Gary, and we're going to go to Wheels Through Time. So we'll get a video of that, a little journey there with us, and we're going to I'm taking the 42, everybody, a 42 WLA from Kentucky to Maggie Valley, North Carolina tomorrow, and off and running. And so we'll see how that goes. Like I say, got the bags on there now, and I got my luggage rack and everything. And I'm thinking about, I wasn't going to leave that windshield on much longer. I put that on because I ride year round in the winter, but I may leave it on for tomorrow and just break some of the wind off of you when you're traveling a lot. But anyway, we'll get a video of that tomorrow, and as far as I know, it's ready to go. Everything's tuned up, oil changed, the whole 9 yards. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. That'll help us a whole lot. Like it, and it just helps to get the word out a little bit. So appreciate everybody, and we'll get some more videos out as we move along.